Good evening, and welcome to the virtual commencement ceremony for the class of 2020. Tonight's program will feature speeches from student leaders, a member of the Board of Education, and Superintendent Dr. Larson. I will then follow by certifying the senior class.
Good evening, everyone. We're going to begin with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. It is my pleasure to welcome you all to the class of 2020's commencement ceremony. Before I do anything else, I would like to take this opportunity to thank all of the doctors, nurses, grocery store employees, mail workers, gas station attendees, and all other essential workers that make our world run. We are eternally grateful for your hard work and for your courage. I would also like to take a moment to thank all of the teachers and staff for working so hard to not only teach us during this difficult time, but for keeping us all connected. Staying connected isn't always easy, especially in a time where separation is necessary. As alienating as social distancing can feel, I can't help but reflect on all the things we did together. We cheered in Raider Stadium under night lights, and we heard beautiful songs come from the music rooms and the stage. We smelled the aftermath of Dissection Day floating through the science wing, and we performed the senior dance for all of our families. This time apart has made me realize that what is truly so special about this place is all of you. Each and every one of us is endowed with our own gifts, whether it be intelligence or creativity or athleticism, but it's the aggregation of these gifts that makes our school so special. Vincent van Gogh once said, "Great things are not done by impulse, but by a series of small things brought together." I believe our talents and interests are the small things brought together to accomplish great things here at South. As a community, we will continue to build on these achievements regardless of where our own paths take us. Our capacity for greatness is nowhere near reached. Alongside all of you, I have laughed and cried and worried, and I have met people who will inspire me for the rest of my life. The collection of these moments makes up our journey at Glenbard South. It may not always be perfect, and it's almost never what we expect, but the events we experience and who we get to experience them with shapes us into our future selves, future doctors, nurses, teachers, moms, and dads. I feel very proud and very honored to have experienced this journey with all of you. Thank you, and congratulations to the class of 2020.
Ferris Bueller once said, "Life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around once in a while, you can miss it." It is truly unbelievable that our high school careers have come to an end. Unfortunately, I know this is not the graduation experience we were all expecting, but we are the first class to graduate in pajamas. On a serious note, COVID-19 has affected millions of lives mentally and physically, including us, the class of 2020. Although the situation is troublesome, it has made me realize and appreciate every second as if it's the last. Graduates, we may have not finished our senior year as planned, but let's not forget all the experiences that made our time at Glenbard South so memorable. We have grown from fearful freshmen to confident seniors. We have challenged ourselves and created unforgettable relationships. Seniors, together we have watched our incredible sports teams' victories, such as the girls' basketball team making it down to state 2 consecutive years, the comedic masterpiece of Monty Python's Spamalot, to dressing up in beach attire for a 30-degree football game, to dancing under the stars at the Adler Planetarium, to mastering the chicken dance with a potato between our heads at games night, being in Glenbard South's first ever lip dub, and the glory of leaving windowless Glenbard South for lunch as a senior. Our years at Glenbard South could not have been possible without the people supporting us, from teachers, administrators, and counselors, to moms, dads, and loved ones. We cannot thank you enough for all your devotion and care. These individuals are the ones who helped us in the most difficult of times. They are the ones who went above and beyond in every circumstance to help us accomplish our goals. These are the people who will continue to have our backs and support us through everything. The class of 2020 thanks you for your dedication. And in the spirit of this gratitude, we'd also like to leave something behind. Our class is in a unique position to use our challenges and share what we have learned. It is more important than ever that we have a legacy, something that inspires future Raiders and fills them with hope. For our gift, the class of 2020 will display an inspirational quote, which we hope will encourage future classes to cherish their time here at Glenbard South. Graduates, the end of our year has been erratic, but we have learned to grow. We have experienced a situation no other class has. It's not about living in loss, but appreciating the amazing memories we have created. I truly believe in the idea that things happen for a reason, and I know there are greater things coming for the class of 2020. It's almost as if we are in a horrible storm and waiting for it to pass. Luckily, at the end of every storm, there is a rainbow, and I believe that's what's in store for our future. Wherever the future takes us, I wish the class of 2020 the best of luck. Thank you.
I would like to express a sincere thank you to Abby Showalter and Kate Gavin for their welcome addresses and their leadership as Senior Class President and Student Council President, respectively. Today we find ourselves in strange and challenging times. None of us expected that our daily lives would be interrupted and that we would be writing a new and different normal. For today, we are writing the stories that we will tell our children and grandchildren. We will talk about overcoming challenges, perseverance, and empathy. But we will also talk about the positive outgrowth of social cohesion, love, and loyalty. And as for you, as graduates, you will join the company of many loyal Raiders that have come before you. Over the past 46 years, we have had alumni go on to become authors, scientists, musicians, educators, engineers, and the list goes on. My point is that you will set your sights on your future, and I have every confidence that you will grow, learn, and achieve those goals. I wish you all the best in wherever your path takes you.
We're here to acknowledge and celebrate the achievements of the outstanding 2020 class of Glenbard South High School. And while we're separated physically this year during this important celebration, this ritual is just as profound and important as ever. It's my honor to offer a few congratulatory remarks. First, I would like to recognize and thank friends, relatives, especially parents and grandparents. On behalf of the Board of Education and all of the District 87 staff, thank you for your active involvement and support of these fine young men and women. I would like to acknowledge Mrs. Coughlin and the exemplary staff that has helped support, guide, and prepare these graduates, Glenbard South. You have been fortunate to have a collection of the most dedicated and talented instructors anywhere. And lastly, I would like to commend each graduate for your devotion and dedication of the 2 million minutes you invested in yourself the past 4 years at Glenbard South High School. Yes, 2 million minutes represents the time you devoted to your scholastic achievement, your time in the classrooms, on the athletic fields, in the performance halls, and in service and leadership to each other. These 2 million minutes, or over 30,000 hours, have been a major investment in yourselves. Yes, of course you have more knowledge, but you also have acquired these important transformational skills. They include being able to think deeply and critically, exhibiting creativity, having communication and collaboration skills, appreciating diversity, and after contending with this disruption this past semester, you're more resilient and more self-empowered. All 4 high school District 87 schools became recently recognized by the U.S. News and World Report for being ranked in the top 20% of high schools in Illinois and in the nation. And while the criteria is based on AP and SAT scores, writing, reading, math scores, graduation rates, I believe the excellence and success directly came from the many hours you devoted and invested in these important life skills: thinking critically, communicating, collaborating, embracing diversity, creating, and being self-empowered. So Glenbard South graduating class of 2020, I challenge you to continue to pursue these deeper skills and traits as you continue your journey. On behalf of Glenbard Township High School District 87, congratulations, and we wish you all the best.
Normally, graduation speeches don't start with an apology, but these aren't normal times. Class of 2020, you were cheated. I'm sorry. Really, I'm very sorry. This isn't how it's supposed to be. You missed out on some important rites of passage. The weeks leading up to graduation typically are filled with anticipation. This is the culmination of your high school. You worked 4 years for this. You should have had prom, and yearbook signing, and senior most lists, and a sports season, and the time to say goodbye. But you missed all these things. Believe me, this isn't the way we wanted you to end your senior year. I wanted to share a couple of thoughts I have about that. First, find the lessons in your loss, lessons that will serve you well in the future. For example, you learned resilience in the face of disappointment and crisis. You adjusted and you moved on. You also got a sneak peek at college and adult life. How did e-learning go for you? Was organizing your time very difficult? Because in a few short months, you will be essentially in charge of how you spend your time, all of it. I hope you know that your high school career is bigger than the disappointments of your last quarter. Don't let the pandemic define you. Tough times still lie ahead, but consider this. Your staying at home saved lives. You were more flexible and more resilient than you thought you were a few months ago. And no matter what the ceremony, you successfully graduated high school. Congratulations, class of 2020.
And now to confirm our ceremony, I, Sandra Coughlin, Principal of Glenbard South High School, certify that these students have met all their graduation requirements set forth by the State of Illinois and Glenbard Township District 87 Board of Education, and are hereby granted all the rights and privileges that correspond accordingly. Congratulations, class of 2020. The reading of our graduates will now begin.
Ali Ahmed, Alan Alonzo, Annabella Mia Alvarez, Catherine Jean Andrus, Hector Andrus, Emily Grace Andrews, Mavesh Khadija Arif, Olivia Scarlett Bakar, Juliana Nadine Baycoat, Kyle Patrick Bailey, Albert Joseph Biancolana, Catherine M. Bedron, Amara Grace Bodine, Megan Ann Bristow, Sharika Brown, Addison Christine Budka, Mason T. Budney, Tajor Burnett, Christian Joshua Cadet, Keana Moan Caldwell, Sadie Mae Camfield,
Diego Omar Cantu, Gabriela Cantu,
Sandra Carlos, Raymond Sinaz, David Paul Chilikian, Kayla Jeanette Charette, Lysette Chavez. Azalea Marie Childress. Brooke Amy Klepeka. Kyle Jacob Chiskowski. Kaya May Cloutier. Joshua Michael Cohen. Ialea Marie Deshay Coleman. William Alexander Coleman. Justin Riley Collins. Nicholas Consolino. Yalitza Ajani Cook Bay. Cedric Anthony Crenshaw. Natina Isabella Cronin. Jacob Francis Cyrus. Alan Cecil Dabney III. Blake Anthony Dennett. Emma Jane Davis. Rafael Angel Diaz. Joseph Cade DeFranco.
Jokubas Dinamonis.
Akela Dixon. Simone Oliver Doringver. Ethan Matthew Doman. Jacari Dominguez. Josue Dominguez. Nia Doss. Nicholas Roston Drenane.
August John Dupuis.
Aaliyah Grace Edelstein. Muhammad Zuhair Elubari. Baylor Brooke Esposito. Mary Elizabeth Fern. David Raymond Felsenthal.
Jacob Benjamin Foyt.
Madeline Lettick Field. Michael R. Flynn. Isabella Lynn Ford. Elsa Eleonora Ford Taggart. Anthony Franco. Hunter Scott Fries. Ashton Ritter Froley. Joseph Franklin Frula. Philip Carol Gaborik. Leah Gajanoff.
Lidija Gajanov.
Miriam Anais Gamboa. Yoselin Garcia. Ava Kathleen Garippo. Kate Alexandra Gavin. Kimberly Rose Gerber. Justin Kent Giatta. Madeline Mary Glazer. Ethan Andrew Glazier. Zayana Lagia Godbaldo. Sophia Emma Godinez.
Alize Marie Gonzalez.
Martin Gonzalez. Cameron Quest Gudrum. Sophia Noel Gustafari. Daniel Borman Guamarias. Christine Jinju Ha. Hassan Bilfaki Habib. Benicio Lucas Hagedorn. Joshua Daniel Harast. Zachary James Scott Harmon. Vincent Harvey Harris. Alexandra Christine Haziewicz. Aaron Mary Hazlitt. Elizabeth Ann Hecker. Hector Javier Herrera. Stephen William Herman. Donovan Holmes. Melvin Everett Hubbard Jr. Colin Davis Hughes. Jack Robble Hurst. Uzman Iftikhar Hussein. Fatima Imam. Tobias Armanier Ireland. Talha Saeed Irfanola. Emil S. Jackson. Jadis D. Jackson. Caitlin Teresa Jepson. Anahai Jimenez. Nicholas Christian Johnson. Tyler James Kalebik. Dua Kaloda. Haya Kaloda. Zachary Michael Karmas. Danae K. Anam Khalid. Devin Shah Kinch. Adam Thomas Kirch. Joshua J. Kuhn. Isabella Ann Katolik. Griffin Davis Kroll. Alexandra Lord Legerloff. Olivia Ann Lake. Easton Jack Lange. Thomas J. Langner. Raquel Lee Laponte. Lena Marie Lawrence. Tyson Curtis Lodowick. Sean James Lowe. Samuel Richard Lone. Sabrina Maria Larusso. Samuel Aloysius Loversky. India Diamond Lucas. Katrina B. Lundeen. Kelly Josephine Lupa. Austin Scott McClure. Jacob Thomas Mack. Deborah Ann Mayer. Cheyenne Miriam Malik. Brandon Michael Malone. Stephanie Melshivska. Serafina Mancuso. Aurora Jen Manzanero. Elizabeth M. Maurer. Madison C. McGreevy. Hannah Evelina McKeever. Sarai S. McKinsey Dixon. Dejan Terrell McKinney Jr. Ella Grace McLaren. Tyler Anthony Meeks. Abigail May Meister. Magali Mendoza. Jeremy Nolan Mitchell. Emmett Thomas Miklo. Orion Nicholas Miller. Kathleen Siobhan Millett. Kylie Rose Miskovic. Megan Elizabeth Moran. Michael James Moran. Aliyah Sade Morris. Molly Grace Motvik. Caitlin Rose Murray. Zishan Muhammad Muzamil. Alyssa Marie Myers. Caitlin Midori Nakayama. Evelyn Naranjo. Michael Francis Nath. Joshua Nava Lopez. Charlotte Grace Nelson. Nathaniel Dylan Nelson. Cameron Edward Nemeth. Kayla Nemeth. Gianluca Nicholas Nitty. Juliana Christine Nordentoft. Anastasia Lynn Novi. Jose Alejandro Olivo. Hannah Rose Olick. Caitlin Rose O'Malley. Brielle Anise Orive. Isabella Marie Ottenhoff. Nicole Rose Palmieri. Priya Jaydeep Parmar. Joseph Thomas Pazdo. Angelina Patel. Marcus Payton. Jocelyn Perez Davalos. Kevin Patrick Petrie. Brian Petrov. Mitchell Loomis Pefferman. Andrea Potenhauer. Ashante Michaela Pillman. Maeve Michaela Pinkelman. Nicholas Alexander Plasso. Sophia Pervilov. Omar Mohammed Khurram. Andrew Yunbiom Rausch. Atarva Natant Rout. Sabana Raza. Michaela Morgan Reif. Alexander Randall Ressa. Nicholas Anthony Reynolds. Brian E. Richardson. Amanda Jo Rivera. Arshane Rizvi. Gino Gustavo Rodriguez. Ismael Rodriguez Flores. Colleen Renee Rogala. Gwendolyn Joan Rogers. Mary Ruth Roth. Reagan Elizabeth Rude. Sarah Ann Ryan. Michael William Ryan Jr. Brennan Alexander Rezowski. Huda Saber. Allison Hannah Salt. Miana S. Sanders. Mark Anthony Sanner. Natalia Malgorzata Santos. Sarah Elizabeth Schlabach. Zachary Wallace Seaman.
Ava Anselmina Selvaggi. Aliyah Shakil.
Saman Sharif. Kushi Vasant Shelki. Corinne Ann Shirley. Abigail Catherine Showalter. Omer Imran Siddiqui, Dylan Orion Simmons,
Katila Janisha Sims, Lucy Marie Slevin,
Keeler Ann Semeistrela, Sarah Elizabeth Smalley, Kimberly Lynn Smith, Morion Correa Smith, Taylor Rose Solomon, Claire Marie Solon, Isaiah Steele, Marissa Patricia Stramaglia, Federica Strezzi, Sophia Rose Stewart, Aisha Sudhir, Tanita Sanvoryatin, Edwin Svoboda, Javier C. Sweeney, Lauren Marie Sweeten, Sierra Destiny Sykes, Christiana Suzu, Michael Helmrich Taylor,
Michael Tianmuantan,
Matthew Scott Tillich, Caitlin Rose Tragey, Sarah Catherine Tranquina, Joshua Michael Tremarco, Saif Imad Tahul, Bianca Elizabeth Visakandi, Jessica Nicole Vila, Arturo Eduardo Villanueva, Emily Alyssa Villasenor, Ryan James Voza, Derek B. Walker, Janaya Ashanti Walker, Joseph Nathaniel Walker, Grace Lorraine Wallner, Jalen K. Watt, Melanie Hope Webster, Catherine Ann Weiss, Elizabeth Grace Wessel, Mia Riley West, Casey Danielle Wheeler, LaDavia Ruth Williams, Amarian M. Wilson, Cooper Cullen Wilson, Coriana Caprice Wilson, Mark Raymond Winter, Bartosz Piotr Wodars, Jennifer Christine Yaroz, Tyler N. Zamsky. Ivan Alfredo Zuniga.